What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Did you know that in 2016, U.S. postage decreased the price of a stamp from 49 cents to 47 cents? That was the first decrease in almost 100 years. I didn't either, but welcome to the Friday Project. Welcome. How you doing? How we doing? We truly are glad that you decided to join us. The Friday Project is a weekly variety show for the foreseeable future whose entire goal is just to make you smile. We just want to make sure that you recognize that although everything out there might seem serious, we don't have to take ourselves so seriously. I'm your host, Stephen Christ, and this is my co-host, Shasti Fickleberry, and we are truly excited for today's show. So let's get right into it. First and foremost, I know a lot of you... So I wanted to plug our sponsor, and by sponsor, I mean a company that I truly appreciate and that has never given us money because they don't even know we exist. I know a lot of you parents right now are in an unconventional and unprecedented situation. You're stuck at home with the kids and the teenagers and the middle schoolers and the preteens and all the kids, right? All the kids. Your kids being at home are probably watching more media than normal. And as a parent, that can be a little bit disconcerting. Do we like that word? Did Daddy use it properly? So maybe you've had a few situations like this.
Moses.
Where is she?
Excuse me.
She's already
Excuse
gone.
me. Excuse me. What are you watching? You know that you are not allowed to watch stuff like this. Okay? We have talked about this so many times. You are not... How did you... Okay. Hey, stop that. Don't do that again, because that's freaky, and I don't know what in the world that came from. I'm this close to actually grounding you, you know? I think this might be your first grounding. If you don't start listening to me about... How are you doing that? Please don't ever do that again. It freaks Daddy out. It makes him feel very uncomfortable, and it makes him feel queasy inside. Okay? So, pause. We're done. Okay? No more watching this kind of stuff. No more. Okay? I need you to listen to what I'm trying to say, because you're freaking me out a little bit.
It's all too late.
Go! Okay. You know what? How about that? This is what you get when you don't follow Dad's rules, okay? This is what you get. You and I need to have a conversation where you recognize that I am the boss, okay? And if you cross the boss, you're going to get the dross, okay? And you need to recognize that if you don't do what I say, that you're going to come down here and there's not going to be anything playing on the TV. You're going to get a blank TV because I'm the boss, okay? And if I... Janelle! Like I said, we want to tell you about one of my absolute favorite things, and that is VidAngel. You can find them at vidangel.com, and VidAngel primarily is a filtering service for your Netflix and your Amazon Prime, or if you have HBO, or I think they might do Showtime. You can actually filter TV shows and movies that are on your Netflix and Amazon. Yes, I just said what you think I just said. So parents, maybe you've had that moment where you're watching a movie or a TV show with the kids and the show's been totally fine, and then all of a sudden there's that one moment and you didn't know it was coming, and suddenly it's like, oh my goodness, we're gonna have the talk early. VidAngel is an incredible service, especially as parents, because what it allows you to do is allows you to look at the episode and go, okay, there's nothing in the language. Okay, there's nothing in the violence that's going to bother me. Okay, there's nothing in the nudity. Oh, there's nudity in this episode. What in the world? Mute. And you can mute bad language. You can skip over violent content. You can skip over nudity or sexually suggestive things. Whatever you want to do. However you want to watch your content in your home, VidAngel gives you the right and the privilege to do it. And a second thing I love about VidAngel, their commitment really is to creating family entertainment, either by helping you alter some of the things that are not totally family oriented, or by creating some things themselves. So they've actually the last couple of years been producing their own content. They have a great series of stand-up comedy they call Dry Bar Comedy, and they actually pay the comedians that do these stand-up routines more if people don't have to filter anything out in their routine. So what this means is they have a whole lineup of a bunch of really clean comedy. A lot of it's really good stuff. And if you've been seeing lately a show circulating called The Chosen, it's a TV series, 8 episodes, all about the life of Jesus as he's calling his disciples, as he's beginning his ministry and performing miracles. It's genuinely an incredible show, especially coming into this Good Friday and Easter weekend. Man, it would be an awesome thing to binge for the next 3 or 4 days with your family because it's something, A, you don't have to filter, B, it's about Jesus, and C, it's baller. Welcome to Michigan in April. We're literally in the middle of trying to finish shooting this episode of the Friday Project, and the entire lighting changes, and our co-host had a small meltdown because she's teething and had to go take a nap. But I want to cut in real quick and tell you that VidAngel is currently giving away their filtering service for free. I completely forgot about this, but I wanted to make sure you know about it through the end of April, through April 30th. So you don't have to pay for it until May. If you want to try it out, see if you like it, but you can find it at vidangel.com. I will put a link in the description of this video where you can go sign up for your free trial. Try it out, you're gonna love it. Choose Enterprise, and they'll pick you up. I think I might do this next section a little bit quieter because my co-host may be falling asleep, and the producers of the co-host would like if the co-host fell asleep. So this next segment is called What in Tarnation Happened the Other Night? We just had the most insane hailstorm I've ever experienced in my entire life. Let's go look at the damage. Oh, it's already started melting. I've never seen hail like that.
I can't not even imagine if you were driving on the road and these were hitting your car. Oh my word, this is insane.
How you doing, Pumpkin? You alright? These are like ping pong balls. Come over here, look at this. We were shooting a video that you'll see at the end of this episode, and we accidentally left an entire 12.5 eggs sitting out on the porch, which Lord only knows what those are gonna look like. But look at all this. Look at all this. Look at that. That is insane. What a wild world we live in. What in tarnation is happening? Can you see it? You can try to punch in on it. These are the hailstones. Look at the size of that thing. It's like literally golf ball size hailstones. We kept some in the freezer because they make great ice cubes. But one good thing, hey, do you remember what happened that day? One good thing about that storm, what was really cool, is that just after the storm subsided, the Easter Bunny was coming by our house, and he was willing to do a quick interview with us. I think ultimately the hardest part about Easter is just the inequality with some of the other holidays. With Christmas, Fat Boy, you just give them the chimney. You know what people don't have open and operating in April? Their fireplace. I'm the Easter Bunny, and just wanted to wish you all a happy Easter. What do you want me to say? I feel like there's a lot of other bunnies who, you know, gotten a way better deal out of this, you know? Look at Bugs. Bugs used to be in Space Jam. Space Jam. Used to hang out with Michael Jordan. I end up having to find all sorts of creative ways inside people's house. I've been arrested 17 times just since last April, and I'd say at least some of those are Easter related. You know, and it's just like why eggs? Like, who came up with, we don't lay eggs. We've never laid eggs. Best I've gotten is there's a guy down my street named Michael Jordan, but he's a total weirdo. He makes his own kombucha, tries to sell it to me. Like, they just assume that I'm incapable of walking. Like, that's walkist. You're walkist. If I saw you sitting in a chair, I wouldn't walk up and just assume that you're incapable of standing just because you're sitting down. I like to walk. Sometimes I hop, sometimes I walk. It's like, whatever. Mind your business. You know, they leave him milk and cookies. You know what they leave me? Carrot. You know who likes carrots? Nobody. Nobody likes carrots. Rabbits liking carrots is a myth. It's a stupid myth. But no, just want to make sure they still got their eggs. Oh, that's gone forever. Fantastic. December's cold, but look at his suit. It's built to be so warm, and he's so fat. I'm trying to be COVID compliant here. Have you ever tried to put latex gloves on a paw? There's no fingers. Is that like appetizing to you? That came straight out of the ground. Oh man, thank you so much for leaving me that. I am so full now. Like, or leave me painted eggs. Thanks for the red dye number 5 seeping through the shell of the egg that you now want me to eat. Thanks for the food poisoning. Really appreciate it. Put some candy out, okay? It's not that hard. There's so much warmth in that fat blubber of his. Everybody wants to pet me. Everybody. Tooth Fairy doesn't get pet. Nobody pets the Tooth Fairy. Go pet your kids. Or they meet you in public and be like, hey, you want a little of that? Is that what you want? Everybody wants a little tail waggle. You know, there's a certain wildness that they expect of the Easter. You know, it's not like I can walk in a leather jacket. You know, we average 10.8 billion eggs an Easter, and we have to put all those together ourselves. Just me and my family. Take this side, remember? We've done this before. Hold that side. Put the thing in there. No, stuff it. Get your fingers out. And I have 419 children, okay? And honestly, she's probably the most useful of all of them. Like, he's never had to deal with that. You see that? Like, just try to sit. There is no comfortable position. Like, it's always there. It's like one of your kids hit a basketball between your mattress and your box spring. You should see my chiropractor bills. We've always worked directly with manufacturer, but with this whole quarantine situation, we're having to have these delivery chump. Look at this. I asked for Easter eggs. It is not that complicated, and this is what these chumps, like, this is what they show up with. Is that an Easter egg? That's a chicken egg. This is what these chumps show up with. He just has it so easy, you know? Happy Easter, everybody. I hope it's better than Christmas. Like we said last week, if you've got anything fun, funny, fancy, or fascinating happening at your house, you can send it in to us at Friday@gwafamily.com. And we'd love to feature it on the show, wouldn't we? We'd love to see what's going on in your lives too. We actually had some really cool stuff happen this last week. There was a handful of parades celebrating some really special people in some really special ways. That is it for this week. Thanks so much, truly, for joining us. And for real, if you want to be featured on the show, you can send it in to Friday@gwafamily.com. And actually, this week, we had one more fun fact for them, didn't we? We have one more fun fact for you. Did you know that roughly 2,000 years ago, Jesus of Nazareth was crucified under Roman rule, and to this day, they still haven't found his body? What a mystery! Am I right? What a mystery. Happy Good Friday. We hope you have an awesome rest of the day. Thanks for joining us. And remember, what's going on in the world, we don't have to take it lightly, but we can lighten up. We will all accomplish so much more with clearer heads. Take it easy. Little bunny hoo-hoo hopping through the forest, picking up the field mice and bopping him on the head. Are you walking? Are you not even 4.5 months old yet and you're already doing this and you're freaking mommy and daddy out a little bit? Yeah. Yeah. Shasti. What do you see out there? What's the forecast? You want to say goodbye? You want to say goodbye?